Hi everyone, welcome to another little sketchbook tour. I'm halfway through this sketchbook and this is one I did when I went on a wildland safari at Knepp, the rewilding project in West Sussex. And I took the sketchbook with me and took some notes while I was there, just for things I saw and a couple of little sketches where I could, and just noting down the species we saw and things I wanted to remember. I did take some watercolours with me, so I've just done a few little blobs there while we sat down and had a cup of tea halfway through. I also had a chartreuse watercolour stick with me, so I used a bit of that. And here we are. This is what I did when I got home, a Chetty's warbler, which I saw in the beaver enclosure while we were there. I started putting some labels on, but I wasn't a mad fan of that, so from here on in I haven't written down what anything is. I'll just because it's just for my own visual memory reminder really. Here's the stalks. There's a stork's nest in an oak tree, and that's a stalk. So I'm using photo references, basically finding a photo reference which matches what I remember seeing and then painting my own images. Here's some red kites at this white stork feeding station, which was part of the reintroduction project. There's a common whitethroat and a lesser whitethroat, and we saw whitethroats and heard the lesser whitethroat while we were there. Here's a barn swallow, which I saw when we were back at the farm buildings at the end of the tour. And here's the cows again. Those I did actually in watercolour, although others have been in gouache, but I just used pencil and watercolour for these ones. So here's a nightingale. The colours went a bit wrong. I always forget how much darker gouache dries, but we did hear nightingales, which was rather a glorious soundtrack. And here another couple of species which often get muddled up. There's a male and female blackcap and a garden warbler on the left there. So yeah, these are all in gouache, like I said. So that was really fun to see those. Here's a Tamworth pig. We saw a couple of these. One of them was making a nest and getting ready to have her little piglets. So they do lots of rootling rounds in the earth at Knepp. Oh, can't open the page. Here's a lesser spotted woodpecker and a great spotted woodpecker. We heard great spotted woodpeckers, and we think we heard lesser spotted woodpeckers, but they do definitely get both of them at Knepp. So I just had a reference here because I've never actually seen a lesser spotted woodpecker, I don't think. And here's some Egyptian geese with their goslings. They actually had about a dozen goslings, but I just did 4 because I found them a bit difficult to draw. So yeah, that's halfway through. And yeah, this is my Etchr, not sure how to pronounce it, but it's an A6 sketchbook, and got the rest of it to fill up. I have started, and yeah, it's just a cream front, and it's nice paper, cold pressed, which I like. Sorry, hot pressed, which I like. It's got a little pocket at the back. So yeah, there we go.